Hey everybody, Guildarts here. We're gonna try to do some summons today. Try to get a 4-star. Let's see what we can pull. From my last video, I did pull the Blade Dancer yesterday. He's pretty good. I really need an attacker. The Black Fang Rogue is pretty good, but I noticed the Blade Dancer does more damage. He stops enemies from reviving, so that's pretty handy, especially in the arena. But let's go ahead and get some summons in here. We got 2 epic soul stones, 1 with the fragments, and then we got the legendary. This legendary I acquired through the events page through Inauguration Day. Do all the missions, and then you get a legendary stone. The missions aren't difficult at all. The only one that I spent the most time with was evolving the creatures, and simply what I did there is I went to my 2 stars and I checked which ones were the easiest to evolve, and some don't take much requirement. For example, this one, we only need 20 of these natural materials, and those are pretty simple to get, so I just farmed the elemental house for those. And I was able to evolve the creatures that way. Oh, the elemental tower, not the tower of houses. Elemental tower. I did the wind. It's not open today for earth, but that's what I did. I just farmed, I think, up to like 3 or 4 of the floors, and I was able to get the material through there and evolve. And that was really the only hard piece, if you will. The rest is pretty simple. But okay, let's summon. So we're gonna start out with the epic fragments. Let's see what we get. No lightning there, so that's gonna be a 2-star. Arcane Bird. I actually hear good stuff about the Arcane Bird. Protects all enemies and shelters all allies from 40% of incoming damage for 2 turns. 75% chance of decreasing their speed for 2 turns. That's actually pretty handy. This is like a Tower of Trials type monster, could be pretty useful, and decreases attack of all enemies for 1 turn, so definitely good for the Tower of Trials. Alright, let's get the next epic soul stones. I got an achievement there, and it looks like it's gonna be another 2-star. Snakefly, I actually haven't summoned this one before, so let's take a look. Attacks an enemy, drains their HP during 2 turns, and removes 1 beneficial effect from all other enemies. Okay, and then we got grappling attack. Attacks an enemy and lowers their turn bar by 40%. 50% chance of poisoning them for 2 turns. So it sounds pretty standard type skills. On to the next one. No lightning there either. Looks like the only lightning we're gonna get is through the legendary. Okay, here we got a ghost. I was hoping to get the air one. I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about the air ghost. The air one actually places bombs, and it deals, I believe, 3 to 4 times her attack. So it wipes out a lot of enemies pretty easily. So let's take a look at this one. Attacks all enemies, inflicting moderate damage. 80% chance of lowering their turn bar by 30%. Okay. Attacks all enemies, inflicting moderate damage. Removes 1 beneficial effect from them, and decreases their critical chance for 1 turn. Okay. Not too bad. I'm gonna wait for the wind one. And on to the legendary soul stone. So the difference with these is we have a 10% chance of getting a 4-star versus an epic soul stone. It's only a 0.6% chance. So I'm hoping to get at least a decent 3-star from this. Hopefully no duplicates. And this is actually my first one, so there's the mission completement. And it looks like we're gonna get, alright, Vampire Knight, 4-star. Wow. That's perfect, man. Wow. Look at him, man. Wow. That is awesome, to say the least. Alright, let's take a look at his skills. So we got Vampire's Curse. Attacks all enemies, taunts them, decreases their attack, and drains their HP for 2 turns. Drain is equivalent to 125% of own attack. Then spreads the damage received from all allies for 2 turns. Wow. That is going to be very handy. Very fun to use. Then we got Protective Leech. Attacks an enemy and prevents self from receiving direct damage for 1 turn. Then protects self with a Crystalline Veil, bouncing back the incoming negative effects to the original caster for 1 turn. So I'm seeing a lot of potential with Vampire Knight. Should be very fun to use. Let's take a look. Oh, with the new event, looks like we might get an extra summon. And we did. So we're gonna do one more. Let me just take a look at the Vampire here. And here he is. Wow. Add to favorites. Let's take a look at his skill ups. Damage, damage, damage. Okay. That's pretty neat. Evolve. Wow. Now that's epic. Can't wait to evolve him. Actually got some of the material on hand, but not enough. So I'll have to farm the Earth Tower. So we evolve him. His main skill can evolve to one of 2. Either 1, Hysteria, attacks an enemy. If attack is critical, confuses them for 1 turn. Okay. Or attacks an enemy and drains their HP. Drain is 60% of own attack. So either one would be pretty cool to have from evolving. So we shall see what we get. Alright, to wrap this video up, let's do the last summon that we got. Let's see what we get. Epic Soulstone. No lightning. Yeah, the lightning rates on these are pretty difficult. So we got the Arcane Bird Earth. Attacks an enemy with an attack, increase based on own defense, and fully increases the remaining waiting turns of their skills on cooldown. Okay. Attacks an enemy and prevents them from receiving healing effects for 2 turns. So this sounds kind of like an arena type beginner monster. Might have more potential after evolving, I'm not too sure. But that's all I got for today, guys. Pretty stoked. I can't believe I got the first 4-star finally. After quite a few summons, we can actually look on the events page. There's an event right here. I've done 64 summons and I only got it because of the legendary. Although to be fair, I did get some pretty neat 3-stars as I covered in my last video. Fire Juggernaut, Crusader, the Treant I also received, the Druid, and then the Holy Sister, which is coming very handy. I need to skill her up so she can revive with more health and get that cooldown. It's gonna be pretty nice. But that's all I got for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hit a like, please. And if you have any questions, please comment and I will try to help. And feel free to come join Laughing Coffin. We're actually on Discord, so if you want to come join. And that's all I got. Thank you.